I'm Gary Isaacs on the Ike Pickett Show. Today I'll show you how Bitcoin upends war and violence. I've heard fearful talk about the possibility of another civil war in the United States. I don't believe it'll happen. Here's why. Those who would replace constitutional law with autocratic control have no strength and they have no courage. Their coup has been founded on lies and deception. They have underestimated the power of Christians and a government that was founded on God-given principles and the truth. So how is war upended? It's no longer necessary to settle differences by conflict, political or otherwise. There's a better way, a peaceful alternative that upends violence and bloodshed. Let me explain. Point number one. When you pay close attention to the wording of the Second Amendment, it becomes clear that it was not written to protect people from each other. It was written to protect people against tyranny. It's a very short amendment, and it states simply this, quote, "A well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed." End of quote. Wars have been fought for thousands of years by force and devastation, but now there's a counter-revolution against the coup that has been quietly conducted in cyberspace that requires no violence nor conflict. Citizens everywhere are quietly sliding off the 1,000-year-old war machine that has been created by the banksters of the world to get gain for themselves. Point number two. Bitcoin is an armament against tyranny. It is greed-proof and control-proof. It's the best tool of free enterprise in the history of the world. All other known tools of finance and cryptocurrencies can be changed or manipulated by the human hands that created and control them, but not Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a peaceful exit from war and violence of any kind. A permanent ledger recorded in cyberspace prevents arguments. Who needs a gun when there's nothing to argue about? Think about it. Don't let the dollar price of Bitcoin bother you. There'll never be more than 21 million Bitcoin created, so the value naturally has to increase. 1/10 of a Bitcoin will probably meet your temporal needs, and it'll keep you from the need for war, civil or otherwise. I'm Gary Isaacs with the Ike Pickett Show. If you choose to know more about how your money works, open my website, myintegritypath.com, and get my books, Standing Up to the Coup and Searching for Bitcoin. In the meantime, keep in mind who you are and why you're here, and sleep peacefully at night knowing that your integrity is your own responsibility and your Bitcoin is in your own custody.